has everything.
Bumping and banging.
Big boy,
Big boy.
it is going down, man. We got our friend, my partner, Waistline Connected, even though he's shrinking also. Good Lord have mercy. Gabriel Iglesias is up in there. Gabriel, how you doing, brother?
¿Qué pasó, big man?
Oh, man.
You know your career has taken off when you have a charging station for your iPhones. You didn't have this at the other place, man. If I wanted to charge my phone, I had to do it in the restroom.
Yeah.
You know?
And that was even gone.
Yeah,
you know?
man. I had an old cord that said Tito in the morning on it.
Yeah.
Wanna fight night?
Hey, man, but no,
This
you know
is
what's
awesome.
true? It seems like everybody come here with their phones dead.
Yeah, man.
Or if
What
it's
the
not,
hell?
they're like, man, while I'm sitting here, I might as well go ahead and charge my phone up. You know, so yeah, we have
Such a
gotten...
simple little thing. It's already made me smile. Like,
Yeah.
I don't gotta beg the guy in the car
You came
first.
in like, man, this is how iHeart gets down. I am loving this. First off, we got to say congratulations on many
man.
things, man. Now, was there just this, you're in your 18th year, you just passed 18 years?
18 years doing
Congratulations,
stand-up.
man.
Damn, man.
Hey, man,
that's
does
dope.
it feel like 18 calendars, though, Gabriel?
Yes.
Y'all heard that? Like, yeah. But you got to
Yeah.
think, too, Gabriel, that's a lot of stages. That's a lot of jokes in 18 years, bro.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because a lot of people think that, oh, he just got to this level. No,
Right.
I've been working at this a long time.
Yeah, man.
You know, like,
And
he
you know-
hasn't paid his dues.
Right, yeah.
Really? Really?
You know, we got Gabriel Iglesias, the overnight success in here. You know, but
Right.
it's crazy, man, when you think about how many people that you have made laugh, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? And
All across the board.
continue. And what's great about you, G, is that you hold on to your audience, and then new people continue to come in. And not just on the comedy side, also with just like the Magic Mike side, you know, where I'm hoping in this second one that's coming. Are you dancing in this one? man?
I am dancing in this
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
I
glad-
won't say to what extent or what level. Just,
I'm glad that they finally recognize what's going on with our thighs. Open up your eyes twice the size and realize.
Oh, yeah.
But on the real, man, I got to say congratulations on 18 years, bro. And what do you do for 18 years? Are you now? I know you're out on tour right now.
I'm on the road.
You know, which is stupid. Because that's crazy to say. I know y'all don't. You're always. You know what I'm saying? I
all
don't
the
think you've had a downtime since I've met you.
That's funny as people say, oh, well, when's your tour start up again? And
Yeah.
It's like, it hasn't stopped. All we do is change the name.
Right.
You know, every 18 months, it's the new tour.
Go home and just get a bag. Like, all right, let's go.
All right.
Let's give. So this one, the name change on this one now. What's this one here?
Right now, we're on the Unity Through Laughter tour, but closer to the end of the year, it's going to change to the Fluffy Breaks Even tour.
Now, what is Fluffy Breaks Even?
Fluffy
Why-
Breaks
and why
Even-
do you have the name already? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Unity Through Laughter, but why are we saying, man? Like, the next one is Fluffy Breaks.
Fluffy Breaks Even.
All right.
Fluffy Breaks Even is actually the name of my. I got a new reality show coming out pretty soon, and the
That's
name of the
dope.
show is called Fluffy Breaks Even. So it's that whole branding, marketing. Might as well use the same name. It helps to get the word out.
And that's on
Damn.
Fuse in October?
Yes.
What is Fluffy Breaks Even?
Fluffy Breaks Even is basically nothing different than what we're doing now. We
Well,
just
I shoulda did it
incorporated.
myself. Why-
We incorporated. No, seriously, you incorporate a
Why is he
camera
doing
crew.
it? Okay.
The whole idea is that I'm down 110 pounds. and-
Congratulations, my
Thank
brother.
you.
Yeah, man.
And
Congrats.
then I take him to the vending machine and get him a Diet
I
Pepsi
know.
and a cinnamon roll.
and a Texas cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
I haven't had one of these in a long time.
I was like, yeah, man, you fake, you falling off. You're not fluffy.
You fell off.
So you lose 110 pounds.
110 pounds, and I
And
don't want
counting.
to and counting, and I don't want to gain it back. So what happens is we're on the road. We always go find a place to eat, and we always got to find a way to work it off. So the idea behind the show is we get to go out and get crazy at whatever restaurant we're gonna go,
Beautiful.
visit, and then at the end of the meal, a score pops up on the bottom of the screen that shows the amount of calories I just consumed.
Yeah.
So now the goal is the
Hilarious.
next day. I got to go work out and burn off those calories until it hits zero. So whatever the workout is. So every week it's a different workout, whether it's at a gym, whether I'm doing MMA, whether I'm
Okay.
doing ballet, whether I'm doing yoga, whether I'm out pushing a
Hilarious.
truck, whether I'm out doing,
Damn.
CrossFit, whatever the
Who
case.
pitched this show? Because this
I
thing I
did.
get her. But it's a double like
It's a double
whammy.
show.
Yeah, it's like I would pitch the show where I get to eat, but then the working out and pushing trucks and
Yeah,
everything.
that's
That's
a
the part of the show I was like,
Yeah,
oh
that's
man,
a lot.
like,
It's one of those things that shows people, listen, if
And
you
it's
want
a
to go
lot
out there
to
and
burn
get crazy, Is it worth it? Is it worth having to go out there? What would you have done differently? Oh, I might not have eaten the mac and cheese. I might not have eaten the mashed potatoes to avoid having to push the truck
But
four times.
Are you eating though? You're not in your head. You're not saying, "Wait, tomorrow I gotta." So are you saying like, "Yeah, give me the cauliflower"?
No,
you
I'm
eating?
going for broke because
That's
you know what?
dope.
I want to make it good for TV and I want to enjoy myself at the same time
I heard
because I
that.
know there's accountability behind it.
Every day they'd be like, "Big, you didn't hit your target.
Yeah.
You didn't hit your target.
Rollover calories.
Yeah, hell yeah." By season 2, I owe like 17 million in calories. Like, all right, man. This whole season we working it all off. Unity through laughter. That's right, man. You're going to be at in Pasadena at the Ice House July 1st.
July 1st.
Show you right,
It's
man.
been a
At the
minute.
OC Fair on the 17th.
Yes.
So, and you know what, the OC Fair, those are good ass shows out
Yeah,
there.
they are.
Remember back in the days when it was like the fair, people didn't want to perform there. Now you go and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like the
In the Jersey
show,
Boys days.
Yeah,
like-
but the show lines are bigger than the people getting into the fair now.
Yeah.
You know, so what do we see out here in Los Angeles, fam?
What do we see out here? I mean, the Orange County Fair. I mean, that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not a big fan of doing shows outside just because
Really?
there's a lot of elements. You got to deal with helicopters, planes going by, cars driving by, motorcycles, the sun.
But you're gonna be in like that's the real one. But you're gonna be in the theater. You're not gonna be like outside in the front, like in the road. You talking about traffic and motorcycles? And
Yeah.
everything? Like they're gonna have you at a stage in the
They're,
in the
they're
theater.
gonna
right?
have the stage.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, Jesus Christ.
He's performing on the 405.
Yeah, like, one night only because he died. All right, so this is a show where is it harder to perform at home? Because
It
we
is.
all count
Well,
for
it is
tickets?
because exactly. We always have to make a huge guest list. Anytime we were doing shows at the Gibson or doing shows
my
at
God.
the Nokia, the guest list was always insane. Backstage was always insane. It's like
I heard it was you and Vicente Fernandez that petitioned to get the Universal Amphitheater tore down because
Yeah,
y'all didn't like
man.
performing there anymore.
What's up with
That's what I
that?
heard.
Because of how many
What's up
tickets
with
you had
that?
to give away.
I wasn't sure where you're going with that. I was like,
He was with me like, hold on, man, I'm going for the ride.
Yo y
Like,
el gordito queremos que el Universal.
like, this is big. You know? All right, big boy. That's my Vicente right there. But yeah, it got to be a little different performing at home, bro, because we do all call. You know?
I'm not a fan of having everybody show up. I
Right.
mean, you know, it's still backstage. You still got to deliver a performance, but then it's like you have to be a host to everyone.
Right,
And
yeah.
everyone calls. I was like, hey, man, come on. You know, I was there.
Yeah, me, Jose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Because there has been time. And then there's times where I'm even this tacky where if I can't make it, I'm out of
Yeah.
town or something, I call for somebody else.
Wow.
Like Gabriel, yeah, Jose want to bring him in his church. Y'all not gonna
Him in his church.
yeah, you know.
All of them.
So how many people do you think you have to give like passes to?
What do you think, Ron? About 50?
Oh, okay, yeah. So I need to tear up my guest list then, because my list was looking a little. It was looking
Heavy.
bad. How do you tell someone no?
You just say, listen, the list is kind of full. Maybe I
Oh,
can
yeah,
maybe
okay.
maybe we can do a different show, or how about let's go have lunch.
Okay, yeah. I've
See,
heard
that would be
that.
way nicer
Yeah.
to have lunch, an individual lunch moment with
and
you.
for me,
And
it
then you
feels,
got to go work the calories off the next
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just got myself on the show with him. Look at that.
So are you guys finished with the show?
we have 2 more episodes to tape.
Fluffy breaks even.
Fluffy breaks
and it
even.
start,
The
and
whole
we start
idea
to see
is,
it in October.
Yeah, Fluffy breaks even. What goes up must come down. That's the whole idea of the show.
What
Should do the
places
last
have
one
you
with the
been to?
show.
We did Las Vegas. We were at the a restaurant called the Heart Attack Grill.
Oh my gosh.
It was a
the name of
7,000
that.
calorie
What?
meal.
No.
7,000
I
calorie
love
meal.
how you putting your body through this. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, babe, come on, we
Sacrifice.
both know this.
Yeah.
We both put our bodies through
Sacrifice
this on
you
a
know what I'm
daily
saying?
basis for
Yeah.
years. So,
hey,
I
dude,
mean,
when you see the calorie count now, when you say, okay, it's 7,000, do you look at food now, Gabriel, and say, man, I was eating that, or I didn't know that they could hide that many calories in a certain meal?
the problem now is that now I look at food and in my head I actually see like
Calculating.
little numbers on everything. And that's another thing with the show.
See,
is
this
that-
show isn't good for you, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get you off of this. I gotta get you off
Well,
of
I
this.
always love the food shows. I always said that's like the greatest gig ever. You
Hey,
travel and you just
hell
eat
yeah,
at
eat
restaurants.
every day.
Hey, bro, let me tell you. That's when you know your fat card is up. That's when you know you got a beautiful fat. Do you know how many food shows I sit down and watch? Like other people can
Yeah.
sit down and, oh, you watching Game of Thrones? I'm like, nah, but I'm watching Bizarre Foods. Like, are you watching such and such? You know, have you watching Walking Dead? Like, no, but I'm checking out, 3D Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
3D.
Love it.
That's, when you get our size, you don't say 4 or 5X anymore. You say 4 or 5X. You don't say extra. That's why.
Yeah.
And then with those food shows, you just go on a 3D. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I sit there and my wife is like, baby, you watching a food show? I always watch food shows. So with your
Wow.
breaking even, I'm gonna be all over this.
Oh man.
Not when you're trying to take the weight off, but while you eating, I'm
Yeah,
always.
I tune in for half the episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, man, they making my man struggle. So you go eat 7,000 calories. right?
Damn.
7,000 calories.
Without giving away the episode, what do you kind of have to do the next day?
We always try to find a workout that's different than just going and getting on a treadmill or walking into a hotel, fitness center. The first episode, we do pole fitness.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I got so excited.
Her inner stripper came right out, didn't it?
Hell yeah, it did.
Coming to the stage right about now. Coming to the stage. Naughty Natalia.
Natalia.
So you
I
took
love
like the
it.
pole
We
class?
did an actual pole fitness
Hey man, they
class.
say that is work too,
It
though,
is.
bro.
It is. You know what? When we walked in there, we were laughing. Like, there's no way
hilarious.
we're gonna burn calories doing this.
Yeah.
And it was taught by the. She's. I wouldn't call her a stripper herself, but
Right.
she definitely trains.
Okay, yeah,
She
yes.
certifies people to become dancers.
Yes,
Nice.
yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Performers.
Performers. Thank you.
Yes.
Entertainers.
Entertainers. That's even better.
Oh,
Entertainers. Did she have bruises on her legs or she already worked through all that?
Man, she put bruises on us.
Yeah, man. They say it's a mess. And without giving away, man, did you do all right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts, but I mean, yeah.
But you know what?
can
You
see
had
it.
that, I mean, you've been on set too. You got Magic Mike training. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure even on downtime, you had to touch a pole or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost cheating the game.
I touched a little brass in my life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You got your firefly down.
Yeah, you know,
ballerina.
Wipe it down.
yeah.
You ever seen that? The girl after it comes down, wipes it all
Yeah.
down.
You have to.
There's something entertaining about that too.
Yeah,
When they-
yeah.
Very entertaining.
When they come out
bro.
with the fabuloso and they
Yeah.
spray fabuloso on the pole.
And then they take both hands, be like, do that again. Go give me some change.
Pretty much.
You will not do a comedy roast?
I don't like comedy. Well, I love watching comedy roasts, but
Uh-huh.
I know I'm such an easy target, and I don't like talking trash about people.
Oh.
So I mean, it's there's two things in there
And
that
then
I'm not
why?
with.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't have to. As far as like, I don't have to get on that and do a comedy roast. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm okay.
And my thing is this, dude. I can do phone taps. I can sit here and clown.
Yeah.
But I can't sit down and have somebody like, yeah, big boy. I remember when he was big before he started smoking crack.
Yeah.
Oh, big boy. I couldn't sit there and just take it. Oh, man.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I get up like, oh, thank you guys all for coming down and talking all that shit, I think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
Some people are built for that. Some people have a thick skin and they can handle, people making
Yeah.
fun of them.
Yeah.
But I like when Carrot Top did it. Carrot Top was so offended, man. I mean, he totally stayed away from Comedy Central for a while.
oh, really though?
Yeah, but they were attacking him, and I'm like, I felt for the guy. I'm like, I don't want to be in that
Damn.
position where people are dogging me that bad.
Yeah. And then even if you're just there doing the roast, if you're just up to roast somebody else, they get you on that too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? You be
Easy.
there roasting somebody else,
And
and
they'll
then
flip your ass.
yeah, you're like, oh man, like where did this come from? And you gotta say it like it's cool, like shake hands. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
you
no,
just-
we're okay. Yeah,
you know
we're
what I'm saying?
cool.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's definitely some parking lot ass whooping right there.
They bring like your exes and people you really don't like, and
Yeah.
they're like, "What the hell?"
Or when Jeff Frost, when he told Shaq, he said, he was like, yeah, he said, Shaq, I can see that you walked here, your knuckles are all scraped. You know, it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like we laughing, but I'd be the guy like, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, stay away from the roast. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Plus, if you did a roast, you'll eat it. Thank you, ladies. See? Said that work? See? He ain't even there yet. He left. All right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Magic Mike XXL.
Yeah, they named it after my shirt size.
Yeah, hello. Tell me about it. You getting down to some
Dos
X's
X's.
too, man. What was your biggest X that you wore?
There was a couple shirts that I had that were 6X.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 6X were my
X.
tight ones. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, that was my dream. Like, man, if I can
Damn.
get back down to a 6X.
At my
then-
peak, when I had a couple of your shirts, I remember there was a little bit of space in them.
Yeah,
It
you
was,
had,
it
to
was
take
nice.
you had to take mine in though, because I gave him some shirts. But he was like, okay, big, come on, man.
What was the biggest you've ever worn?
Shirt wise,
Yeah.
I had 8X. I had some 10X shirts too.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Who makes
Yeah.
10X shirts?
Huh?
Who
You
makes
just make them at the house. No, but you know what,
Home
man?
Depot.
Yeah. It'll be, will
Crazy.
forever be obese because there's always a place where you can go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
That is
like,
crazy.
oh man.
Yeah,
like,
they want to cure fatness. Yeah, stop making bigger clothes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
if big
and of
people had to
course,
just,
you're not gonna get some of the bigs. You're not gonna, everybody don't make a 8X or a 6X shirt. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But That's why when you said who make them, some of the names you just don't know.
Yo, you just
You know, it'd be like Ralph Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Polo, it's Pollo.
Wait, you wearing it?
No, the bigger the shirt, the more hardcore it sounds too. It's like it's a t-shirt made by
Damn.
Duramax.
Outlaw clothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I was 8X easy every day, all day, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, and when I got the surgery, Gabrielle came by and picked up some of my stuff, right? And now you had to pay all that stuff forward.
That was the funniest thing is that
Oh, my
I
God.
did the same thing where once I dropped 3 sizes, I had to donate my clothes
Yeah,
to
man.
all my bigger friends that haven't, come to Jesus yet.
Come over here. Yeah, but how did it feel, man? Like
Giving away the clothes is hard, and I did the same thing you did, where
Yeah, I'm
every
glad
single
you did.
article of clothing had a story attached to
Yeah.
it, and I'm like, oh, I remember that one time, and the guy's like, look, I gotta go, man. You gonna give me the clothes or not?
But you know what, man? When he came to my crib to pick up clothes and everything, I was like, oh, man, y'all remember this jacket? I remember this shirt. And he let me do all that. He never said anything that
Yeah,
day.
in his head.
And then when he came back and we did, an interview, that's when I knew how he was like, man, please hurry up. Like, yeah, oh, my God. You see this one right here, this shirt right here. I think I wore this one in Hawaii. You're going to love this one. This one I wore when I met such and such. You're like, man, I remember you said,
I walked out of there with 13 bags
Yes.
of clothes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it was 4 shirts, 2 pants, pair of Nikes, and 4 socks.
Hey, dude, it was times when he was even like big. I didn't know you were this big. You know what I'm saying? And he was some of the stuff I was like, man, I gave you 2 of those. He's like, no, I cut it in half so me and my homie could have it. Like, yeah, I had
And some of the stuff was really, really like just over the top with the colors. Like I remember there was
Like, some
one
of the stuff you can't
purple
buy.
shirt that I'm like, I've never worn this much purple.
Yeah.
I look like a keg of Fanta.
but you know what it is too? To have all that purple, you got to be black. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's just
I didn't look right. I didn't.
And I think at one point he just started taking stuff just to have it. Like, yeah, all right,
Yeah,
man.
I'll take it.
Well, you can't be picky. If somebody's giving you stuff, you can't be like, no, I'll take this, but I won't take that. It's like,
Hey.
well, here you go. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
And then all the homies are like, all right, I'll take this. I'll
Yeah.
get this to the big one. Get this to
There
the
was a couple
homies.
big friends of mine that I said I brought them over and I said, hey, you guys, listen, check this out. And I donated some of that stuff. I paid some of that, clothing
That's
forward.
dope.
And one of them was rocking one of these jackets that you had given me.
Uh-huh.
And he was just loving it, man. And
Damn,
I
ain't mad at
it
him.
was,
He
it was
he
cool.
must be a big boy, Jack.
Hey, he was. Yeah, he still is.
Oh yeah. He's
still
not
fits
on.
He hasn't. Yeah.
He's not breaking even
No,
yet?
he's not breaking even yet.
All right.
Breaking chairs.
Yeah. Oh man, you ever broke your chair? Isn't that the best feeling?
Yes. There was a Thanksgiving.
Well, that's a good date to break one.
Yeah, that's
too.
the best day to break one.
Yeah.
I was with my buddy Ruben. Shout out to my buddy DJ
Hello.
Ruben. He invited me to come hang out with him and his family, and we're having Thanksgiving. And I was sitting in a plastic chair. And first of all, you have no business in one of those white stackable plastic chairs.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And I was at the end of the table, and you just heard the and then snap, and then I'm on my back.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I was at a video shoot one time for the Forest. I remember it well. I'm watching my cats do the video. Then the next thing, in a split second, I'm looking at the sky. I'm like, okay, what happened here?
Does anyone laugh? Like, did anybody laugh?
Oh my God, the laughter! It was that level of laughter where they couldn't even eat anymore. They couldn't
Yeah.
put food in their mouth.
Oh my
they were just
God.
laughing
No,
and
see, I
crying.
ain't never laughed that hard.
Everyone's coughing.
I can still eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I remember I snapped with.
Man.
And there's just some things that big people know. We're going to come back, man, and think about things that only fat people know. Things that only fat people know.
We're anti-booths.
Yes.
Yeah.
See?
But whenever we go to restaurants, would you like a table or a booth? I'm like,
Like,
girl, you know.
Come on, give me a booth.
Come on.
We would even get to the point where we would send the homie in, like, hey, man, make sure they got
Do
fat man
recon.
friendly chairs. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
We
And
go, what's a fat man friendly chair? It's a chair with no armrest
no
on
arm.
it.
Things that only fat people know.
Damn.
Wood or metal.
Best believe that,
No
man.
plastic.
People that wear, back in the days, patches in your pants. Do anyone know about patches? That's when your
Nah.
thighs would rub so hard you would get these.
You would get the little holes
and yeah.
on the inside.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. And then sometimes you would iron a patch in there. You know what I'm saying? Some people
What?
now could just go
It's
buy
just
a new pants.
reinforced?
Yeah. So you don't know anything about that?
Yeah. Now people
Right.
buy pants that are made like that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We the originators.
Back in the day,
Yeah, it was us. It was embarrassing.
it was a
All right.
stonewash.
Do you know what fat men directions are, Gabriel Iglesias?
Fat Man directions.
Yes.
Hey, man, so listen, if you want to make it over here, make a left turn at McDonald's.
Yes.
Make a right turn over at Taco Bell.
Yes.
As soon as you get to Pizza Hut,
Yes.
you've gone too far.
Yes.
So come on back
Yes.
until you see Subway, and it's in
Yes.
that parking lot right next to Peter Piper Pizza.
There it is.
Those are Fat Men directions. Magic Mike XXL. All right, now that's in theaters July 1st.
July 1st.
They called you back. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
dope,
Hell of a
man.
franchise.
Tobias is back.
Yeah, and you know what I love about this, man? Being the sexiest man on the set. I love how you not one of the dancers. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be cliche, like, oh, okay, they're gonna
Yeah,
homie
that's true.
fine ass Gabriel.
I'm telling
Why
you.
are we dancing? You know, because
There's
really,
no need to dance.
We would be the sexiest men in the strip club without having to go through all that nonsense that the other cats go through. All the unnecessary working out, putting oil on you, finding these little ass clothes that you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
wear.
Waxing.
People recognize our sexy just off the bat, Jack. You know what I'm saying? So you get the call back.
We got some headphones and a mic, and we're
Yeah,
good to go.
There it is. You know, you get the call back. What does that fit? Not call back, but it's like, okay, we going XXL.
We're doing a part 2, and they're like, you want to do it.
That's
And
a hell of a
believe it or not,
franchise.
I was actually reluctant to be part of it just because there were so many other things
Of
going
the
on.
second, oh, okay.
Yeah,
because
there
you
was a
got to
lot of-
stop what you're doing to do this movie.
And they worked with my schedule. They were super cool, very supportive, and they're like, yeah, well, we'll work with your schedule. And I was
Amen.
like, okay, can't hate on that.
that's
Women
dope.
love this Magic Mike stuff.
Yes,
huh?
we do.
Yeah.
Hello.
I gotta represent for the females up in here. We do. You know why? It's just fun. It's the same reason why women do like to go to like Thunder Down Under or Chippendales, because you go there and it's entertaining. It's fun. You're with your girlfriends. You scream and you're like, woo!
See, I go to strip clubs back in the days for the they
They
always
had the
chicken
buffet.
special. Yeah,
Hey, man.
they had some good ass
Yeah,
meals in there.
that's
Like,
real.
man, come and get your ass something. to
Great lunch specials, man.
Oh my god.
Men and women go to strip clubs for
very
very
different
different
reasons.
reasons.
Yeah, you guys go to party though.
Yeah, we go have
like
a good
girls
time.
have a good. When was the last time you went to a strip club, Lou?
Man, Saturday.
I heard that.
He
days
said,
ago?
"Man," like it was years ago.
Yeah, man, a few
Yeah.
days ago. Like, when was the last time? Not on set, but do you go to strip clubs?
No, it's. I used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not gonna say, oh, this guy, he's a saint. You know, he'd never go. No, I used to go, but now it's different. You know, it's like I can't go to a strip club now.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Especially
Is
all
that
the-
Fluffy next to freaking Diamond?
Hey man, my thing was I could never enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? At my biggest, I didn't
Yeah.
have a lap. So there
Yeah,
was
they're grinding on your stomach. Fat man problems, right?
You know, no matter how much I
No matter
did,
how,
it was not.
like they'd have to do a push up with their butt up to get.
All the homies gotta hold your stomach up. Like just one time, honey, just one time. Like yeah, like if you don't have a my thing was just it was called stomach dance. You know, I'll be like, how much is a stomach dance?
Hilarious.
Oh yeah. Like, and that's probably why I don't enjoy lap
Damn.
dances now.
You leave
because-
with that streak right on your chest.
What is it? Where were you? Why? Why are you asking?
Because there's flies all over your shirt.
Yeah, but I definitely didn't have a lap, so there was absolutely
Streak and glitter.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Like, why do you smell like Fredericks of Hollywood or Bed Bath and Beyond? Like, yeah, we all got to go to a strip club together.
Let's do it, man.
I knew you would do that. Now, if we
do
said
it.
anything else together, you'd be like, "No, I can't make
It's like,
it."
I'm fine. I'm busy.
Yeah.
Do you pay to go to strip clubs, Lou?
Nah, you get it for free.
No, really though.
Yeah,
What about
You
the
dropped
tipping?
the real 92.3 card.
Oh, of
You
course,
know.
all the
He
time.
falls in love
No, he don't
too.
even drop that. He dropped Big Boy.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Hey,
But do you pay for stuff when you get inside?
yeah, you change some cash and just have
Right.
a little fun with it.
Do you
know
still
what I
get
mean?
lap dances from
Yeah,
all the
of course.
guys? I
No,
heard
no,
that.
what?
He said, yeah, of course. All right. You heard him, Gabriel. He was like, yeah, of course. Show you right. You know what
I'll
I'm
get you some tickets to Magic Mike. Bro.
Yeah, man. He didn't want that. He hates that you didn't invite him down to the set. Big boy.
Big boy.
Gabriel Iglesias, definitely
Yeah,
want to thank
man.
you for coming
Thank
in
you,
and hanging
bro.
out with
Thank
us,
you
man.
so much.
And on Fluffy Breaks Even, if you ever need somebody to eat with you, you know, I would definitely
Yeah,
put
come
my
on,
gas.
man.
gas
All right, look,
right
Big.
past it.
Okay,
Season
Big,
finale,
Big.
season finale
Hold
here?
on. Big, just stop it right there, okay?
Okay.
Because a long time ago, you were talking about doing stand-up comedy
Yes,
and this
sir.
and that, and then I actually called you out on it, and I said, listen, man, how
Yes.
about you come out and open the show and do 5 minutes at the Universal Amphitheater or the Gibson, whatever it was called
Right.
before they turned it into Harry Potter Land. And you're like, yeah, G, I'm there, man. I'm there, G.
Is
And
that
then
me
next
talking?
thing you I'm nasally.
Yeah, G, that's me, man. I'm there. Shoot, bro. I'll definitely be there, my brother. You know a ninja gonna show up, dog, with all my fried chicken and watermelon in my 40 ounce.
I'm sorry for making you sound like the cast of Friday. So,
We ain't got
Yeah.
no job. We ain't got nothing to do.
But what were the dates?
But
Those
you
are my travel dates.
You backed out on it though.
But those are
here's
my
the thing is
travel
that-
dates.
Okay, look, this week we're taping the show in town.
For breaks even?
Yes.
I do the eating. I'm just not gonna do the workout.
You don't
days.
got to do the working out.
All right. What's the date?
Sunday,
Sunday.
Queen Mary.
Ah man, I'm flaked again. BET weekend.
Yeah, BET weekend. It's
See.
the awards.
Huge.
Yeah,
That
man.
night.
I got it.
Got a lot
It's
going
okay.
on.
Sorry about that, bro.
Are you gonna go eat?
You don't want to
Damn.
shoot at the BET Awards?
Hey, man.
What's all this fried chicken and greens and macaroni? What is all this? Wow, you guys have nothing here but ribs? Damn, what's all this
Imagine.
Kool-Aid? Jesus Christ, is it Poco Better Locals up in here? Shout out to Kool-Aid. No, definitely thank you for coming in and hanging out with me, brother. Always a
you,
pleasure to see you, man. And G, you're always great energy. I don't know how you get mad. I've never seen you mad. You're always
Yeah, man.
smiling. You know what I'm
Thank
saying? We got to find one person in your crew that you worked with that could talk bad about you. We haven't found that person yet because Lord knows we're trying. But no, you're always good. You're always good energy, bro. What do you do when you get upset?
Yeah, that's real.
Well, it depends on the situation because a lot
But
of
you know
things.
what? You run a business, so you got to be no nonsense on your brand. I don't know how it comes across, but for you to be successful, then people around you got to work as hard as you. And I know that it got to be a no nonsense to the brand that you built up. Not harsh, but it's got to be something there.
For me to get upset, I'll give you an example. My girl had she basically drove the SUV into the wall and kind of just she dinged it up and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Don't worry,
Yeah.
you're okay. I'm glad you're good." But she was also in charge of doing some of the marketing for my brand, and she did something without me not approving it, and it was like whatever. But I was way more upset over that because
Over
it was misrepresenting what I was trying to do versus the car.
Man,
You know,
I hear you.
And the car I was just like, "I'm glad you're okay," but this is like more like, "Hey, you're messing with my brand. Be careful. Don't do that again. Check with me." And,
I heard
and
that.
so I got upset over that. But you know,
Yeah, I think the last time I got mad at my girl, she had burnt some food. I was like, oh my God, what's going on here? I'm going to eat it anyway. We just call it Cajun. You know Gabriel Iglesias, I love you, my brother.
Love you too,
Thank
man.
you for hanging out with us, man. The one
Thank
and
you.
only Gabriel Iglesias, big boy.